Hey everyone, Cahlen here, and in this video I want to talk a little bit about biohacking and why I highly recommend it's something that you look into. So biohacking is basically, to put it really simply, it's just really getting really healthy, becoming the master of your own health and your own unique situation. So you're going to need to know what kinds of things affect you in what sorts of ways, and basically doing lots of experiments on yourself over a long period of time and optimizing and honing in on like a sweet spot of feeling really good, feeling a lot of energy, feeling really motivated, and feeling really creative and inspired, right? So that's the goal, and I think that's what basically all of us want. And so there is this side of things where people kind of think, oh, you shouldn't go up to those places where you feel way better and are way smarter and everything than anyone else around you. Like, you should stay away from those places and stay in places where everyone else is. But I think that that's actually wrong. I think we should venture out into these higher places and try and go as high as we can, because that's going to be good for us personally, but it's also going to be good for everyone else, right? The fact that I've been biohacking for years is what has made it possible for me to live the life that I do and to make all these videos, which is good for me. I love it, and also it's good for you. You guys get to learn stuff, or just, enjoy watching videos from me that you like. So anyways, so basically biohacking has lots of different aspects to it, and kind of the foundation would just be your food and your water and your air, right? The kind of the main things that are going in and out of your body. And then beyond that, then there's various types of activities that you can do, like meditation, and there are things like light therapy, and light is an entirely huge topic which is extremely powerful, and most people do not understand any of that stuff. When it comes down to, the sun is kind of the main thing. There's like basically different types of sexual behaviors which are going to enhance your life greatly, and there's all kinds of different supplements. So some of these are natural and grow in in plants. Like I got some ginkgo biloba right here, which is this will last an extremely long time. You only need a tiny little bit of ginkgo, and basically what it does is it gets the blood flowing, especially in your brain. And Dr. Amen, who basically runs an online, or not, he runs basically a brain imaging center. Basically, he said that the most beautiful brains that he's ever seen basically always are on ginkgo. So ginkgo's got some special properties. So basically, biohacking is just finding out about these various things and trying them out and seeing how they affect you and how they improve your life. And I think that if we're going to become what we can, I think a biohacker can go much farther in terms of what's going on, like what they're capable of and how good they're feeling, than the normal people. But from my perspective, that's still actually a really low level compared to what is the potential for humanity, right? I think we are basically all, basically, I think we have the ability to move mountains. I think that is definitely a thing which we have the potential for, and we are very, very far from that place. But we can get to that place, right? Spiritual health relies on your physical health, right? If you're not healthy, then you don't have the energy, you don't have the positive, you can't generate positive feelings, right? You need that support of actual health, and not just health at a baseline, but health super optimized, which is what basically biohacking is all about. So anyways, if you want to look more into biohacking, I recommend Dave Asprey. He has a podcast. I think it's called The Human Upgrade right now. It used to be called Bulletproof Radio. And I'd say there's hundreds of episodes. I say check all that stuff out. Jonathan Roseland, who's been on the podcast a couple of times, he runs Limitless Mindset. He also has a podcast and lots of other, he does informational videos similar to what I do. So basically, I check out his content. And actually, he put out, I think, his 500th podcast episode recently, and it might be a good place for you to start, because he basically gets a lot of other people to come in and actually give you their kind of top, or at least something they consider to be a really important biohack. And so you're getting a perspective from a lot of different people, so it's a really good introduction. And all of these are basically aimed at being free or extremely inexpensive. So basically, and also I am one of those people, so if you want to see a video that I made which you haven't seen, unless you watch Jonathan Rilton's videos, then you'll have to check out that video. So that'll be the thing that I'll link in the description below. Highly recommend checking it out. We can go some pretty great places, but you know, we gotta break this idea that we should stay in the normal, because the normal is not good. It's really actually very low. We should venture out and expect better for ourselves. So anyways, that's my thoughts on biohacking. See you guys later.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please consider sharing it. If you'd like to help me out in a more substantial way, you can learn how to do so at cahlen.org/gift. And if you'd like to have a one-on-one conversation with me, whether publicly or privately, you can learn how to do so at cahlen.org/one-on-one. Thanks again for watching.